Hi skiers, I'm Jeff from SkiEssentials.com. We're here at Stowe Mountain Resort riding the lift. It's midday on Monday, March 6th, I believe. Super nice day today, definitely a groomer day, but lots and lots of fun here. And we are testing out, this is our third or fourth day on the new Nordica Navigator 90. Definitely check them out here. The sun just jumped behind a cloud, so we don't have the best light right now. But yeah, this is a brand new ski for Nordica next year. Essentially, it replaces the NRGY collection. So no more NRGY collection. It's now the Navigator series, and it's kind of taking influences from three different lines of Nordica skis. First and maybe most obvious is the NRGY collection, definitely. It uses a similar construction. The NRGY series, I believe they called it Torsion Bridge, which was kind of a geometric shaped sheet of metal across the top. And this year it's along the same lines, but Nordica's calling it Hex Titanium Bridge for 2018. And you can see it in the ski graphic if we get real close. Essentially, it's a full sheet of metal, but every time you see one of those hexagonal shapes, metal has been removed in that particular area. So basically, it's, you know, a lot of people are trying to do this right now, or a lot of ski manufacturers are trying to do this right now. It's giving it more torsional stiffness without extra weight, and I think I don't specifically know why. We didn't get into details with Nordica, but the Hex Titanium Bridge seems to deliver more power than the Torsion Bridge in the NRGY series. Again, I'm not sure why, but it definitely does. I think it might be more metal. And then the other two skis that this kind of draws influence from are the Enforcer and the Doberman series. So two very different skis. Basically, the tip of the Navigator 90 is very similar to the tip of an Enforcer. Whether it's Enforcer 93 or Enforcer 100, they all kind of use that same hammerhead shovel, and a similar tip rocker profile to that ski as well. And then the difference, the tail of the ski, we'll take a look here. The tail of the Navigator, I don't know if you can see from the lift here, but it's much flatter and it's more squared off than the Enforcer. So basically they've taken the tail of their race skis, of the Doberman skis, and put it on this new Navigator series. So there's a series of widths here. We're skiing the widest ski, the Navigator 90. And basically, if you can kind of think about all those three Nordica skis, the NRGY, the Enforcer, and the Doberman, and then just mash them all together, that's basically what you get with the Navigator, and it's pretty cool. It's definitely, it likes to be on edge more than the Enforcer. It holds its edge really well. Not that the Enforcer doesn't by any means. Those two sheets of metal will hold an edge real well. But the Navigator, it prefers being on edge, where the Enforcer, it's really easy to release that tail edge and get the ski to smear. It's much harder to do that on the Navigator, but we find that it finishes a carving turn a little bit snappier and more responsive than the Enforcer. And they've got similar turn radii to the Enforcer series, although a touch shorter. And the Enforcer is already a relatively short turn radius. So basically, these things make really fun, really round, relatively quick carving turns that are quite responsive and definitely a lot of fun. I think you'll be able to see on the footage that we got. They really like transitioning from one carving turn to another carving turn. Not quite as versatile as the Enforcer, but you know, maybe a little bit better on firm snow depending on the way you like to ski. The Enforcer responds really well to high-speed skiing, These respond really, really well to precision skiing, I would say. Not quite as hard charging, just point it down the fall line and go. They prefer to have a little bit more skier input. But yeah, really, we're pretty impressed by these new skis. I had a blast on them the first day I skied them down in Stratton a little over a month ago, and I knew that it was a ski that we were going to have to give some more attention to. So definitely keep a lookout for it. I think these will be available sometime in the summer. If you like the Enforcer, but you're looking for a little bit more snappy, responsive performance on groomers, I think you're going to love the Navigator. And along the same lines, you know, if you thought the Enforcer was a little too heavy, this has less metal, it's lighter, so definitely a difference there. And yeah, check them out. Definitely kind of a wider yet still carving oriented ski. So it could be awesome on like chopped up days when you need a little more stability, but you still want to just lay down carving turns. And yeah, I'm about to the top of the lift here. Noah! Sorry about that. I'm about to the top of the lift here. I'm gonna go track down my buddy and take some runs on the Nordica, and we'll catch you guys later on Chairlift Chat. See you on the slopes. So it's pretty icy out there, guys, don't you think?
Yeah.
How's that Hex titanium bridge handling the ice?
Well, pretty darn nice on the ice.
Oh, I see what you did there.